Yo, why don't they just let Soulja live? Why don't they just leave Big Soulja alone? So during the J. Cole interview with Lil Yachty, it looks like J. Cole said some words of how he felt about Soulja Boy's personal talent, his rap skills. He's not fond of them, and it's crazy to come from someone like J. Cole, who is arguably one of the best ever in history of the lyrical miracle spirituals. And not only is he a good lyricist, but he's also really good at making music, producing beats. That's why I love J. Cole and his talent. I always hold it high when he's around. The man is not easy to duplicate. And somebody like Soulja, that, you know, if you even say his name, anything, even if you say you the first, that's enough. He's gonna make a whole video about you, go on live, call you a dickhead, just go crazy and start disrespect. So I'm actually curious to see what J. Cole had to say about Soulja Boy to make Soulja Boy jump out the woodworks, even though it don't really take much. As I heard myself say that, like, nigga, it don't even take much. You can say whatever. I was the first rapper to ever roll a joint this type before. That nigga got a video the next day. Yo, dickhead nigga, when I first started rolling, I used to roll my blunts tighter. I didn't even know how to roll. That's not even a credit you want. Oh, and it's crazy how Soulja always speaks about himself in third person. That's how you know he really serious about this shit. He starts speaking about himself in third person. Soulja was the best. Soulja did it first. No one ever did it like Soulja. It's talking like, he sound like somebody else talking about him, but it's him. Let's see what J. Cole said to summon Big Soulja.
Boy was first coming out. Yeah, I think my favorite rappers is Pac, Nas, Jay, Andre 3000. Boom, 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 boom. This, the highest skill level, boom, boom. And I was kind of living a double life. I had like a rapper life, like where I had music friends in the city. There was a lot of them was older than me, like mentors. Then I had my real friends that I would be hanging out with. My real friends was playing 3 6 Mafia, Lil Jon when he came out, whatever the fuck was popping, whatever new rendition of black culture was penetrating, like music coming up in the South, they was on.
Jay, from going from that to 3 6 Mafia and Lil Jon, and people in the South probably won't feel the same way that Cole feels, even though he is from North Carolina, But the way he spit, the way he loved hip hop, and the way he followed Nas and everybody, you could tell he was a New York nigga at heart. And when it came to that aux cable, he was listening to the city.
A lot of that shit for me, artistically, and what I stood for morally as an artist, I was conflicted because on one hand we partying all the time to this music, but on the other hand I'm like, man, this shit go against everything that I think that I am or who I am. I had some fake morals about myself, right? Around the time Soulja Boy came out, I don't know how this happened, but I had a realization within myself, because I'm hearing that shit and I'm like, man, this shit, Soulja Boy, tell me, it sounds crazy to say now because it's such a classic to me, but at that time I had resistance, similar to when you came out and your class came out. I had resistance. Nah, that's not the thing that I love. Like, what? Y'all fucking with this? Like, I was one of them. Yeah. And it was literally a part of me that had a realization. I was young. I was proud of myself for this realization. Because I was like, bruh, you a hater. Like, yo, you are literally hating. Yeah. Like, you are literally, you know you like this shit, actually. Yeah. You be with your friends and you know you done did a, you know you done that. Yeah. So why would you front on this nigga like, anywhere at any point? What you be better off doing is you need to look at a Soulja Boy, you need to look at a such and such, whoever was out at that time, might have been Snap Music at the time. What you need to do is, you be better off realizing that these dudes is talented and they understand something that you don't understand, and they figure something out. And bro, I swear to God, like, I switched my mindset and I just turned from a hater as a youngin', I turned from a hater to just an appreciator. Like, what can I find that's amazing about this? What can I find that's good about this? What can I find that's boom, boom? And bro, that shit, it changed me as an artist. I became a better artist. I started, it's not that I was trying to do anything that they were doing, but I just started loving what they was doing, and it pushed me and just opened me up, and I became a better artist, and I took a leap, right?
You know what's crazy? Only Soulja Boy gonna take that as disrespect. I get what he was saying. He actually kind of complimented, if you listen to it real deep enough, that he was trying to force himself to hate to Soulja at that time because Soulja was such a big artist that if you was alive at that time, you know that shit took everywhere. Bro, that shit was my ringtone. I don't even mind. It was the #1 selling ringtone of all time. It was everybody's ringtone. My pops probably cranked that. So you seen all this and you're like, yo, this Jada Kids, Jay-Z, Nas, and this is what y'all want to listen to? This Atlanta Bulls? Come on, son, this make no damn sense. All that cranking, all that Young Jock, all that shit. Come on, son, now turn this off my speakers. But then he was in his crib doing all this shit by himself, looking into the mirror. Like, yo, why you hating in public to try to look like you the real backpack rapper? But deep down inside, you know you like this music, and it's time for both. It's time to turn up, and it's time to listen to lyrical. And I feel that way about music today. There's times I want to listen to the lyrical rappers. Not all, I'm not gonna lie to you, not all. But J. Cole's definitely one that's played for me for sure. And in these days that I don't want to listen to another, I want to listen to Dougie B, Shy K, New York Drill, drill, I don't know, dancing music, just some shit that's not that lyrical stuff, because I'm just trying to turn up and sip and have a good time. So music makes sense for the setting that you're in at the time or the mood you're trying to get into, because it can help you get to that a lot quicker. Shout out to X. If you guys know about frequencies, we'll leave that alone. To X. Let's see what Soulja tweeted though real quick. Never mind, he got 2 away from 40 for sure. J. Cole's 38 right now, which doesn't go against what he was saying. He said even a lot of his music friends at the time that he was talking to about music, his idols and stuff, they were not with this. They were with the lyrical music, and he said they even happened to be older than him. He was saying the dudes that he was real friends with and chilling with every day were listening to this turn up. He ain't never said he was young. He's actually saying that he was listening to music even older. Niggas always hated on me, nothing new. Him and Big Sean was on some hating shit, but F them and I'm still lit. Damn, Big Sean caught it straight. What Big Sean do? That's wild. Big Sean's always quiet, cool, calm, and collective, sometimes depressed. How he had time to hate on Big Soulja? What he had to say? Hey bro, don't speak on me. And he tagged J. Cole. I'm not a Little Pump, Drake, or none of these rapper ends on God. The fact he said Little Pump and Drake, why they also both caught strays? Also, that's a very far spectrum. Little Pump and Drake, like that's very far apart. So I think he's kind of give you the range. I'm not neither one of these niggas, no in between. Like, who are you then, Big Soulja? Who are you? Because you gave us from the least to the greatest. Like, it just, that's a wild spectrum. Y'all think J. Cole disrespected Soulja? Soulja just doing what Soulja always does best and trying to fish for some shit and go relevant and go live. I don't see the disrespect at all. He kind of said he liked your music and was hating. He agreed that he was hating the whole time, and he called himself out, I'd rather say, and learned at a young age. Don't say certain things just to look cool around certain people. That's how you feel. If you really like this, so you know you want to turn up to this shit, just live it. Why you hating on a random guy? I feel like he never disrespected Soulja at all, but let me know down below your thoughts. Do you feel like Big Soulja was disrespected, or is he tweaked? Let me. We on that road to 10,000 subs. Sub up.